So if you were playing Nintendo back in 1991, you were asking the same question everyone else in America was asking. Why is Mario wearing a raccoon suit? So yeah, Super Mario Brothers 3 comes out in 1991, and this game is amazing. To kind of give a little context, Super Mario Brothers 2 had come out in the US 3 years earlier. And the one that we got was totally different than what we'd seen from Super Mario Brothers 1. I say the one that we got because the one that was released in Japan was different. So Super Mario Brothers 2 was released in Japan first, and it was like really hard. And they said, man, if Japanese kids can't play it, then American kids are going to really suck at it. So the one we got was actually just a retrofit of a game called Doki Doki Panic. The gameplay was entirely different. The enemies were different. It was a completely different game. Almost like a genre switch. Think Megan to Megan 2.0. You went to a B horror film to a B action film. I just wanted to bring up Megan because I just recently watched Megan 2.0 and I really liked it. The singing scene had me cracking up, but let me get back to my point. So yeah, when Super Mario Brothers 3 came out, big deal, and it exceeded expectations. So of course, with the third game, you had new abilities in addition to the old ones like the fire flower. But you also had the raccoon ability where you would have ears and a tail and you could fly and you could hit things with the tail. But on top of this, you had suits. You had the frog suit so you could swim. You had the Hammer Brothers suit. But then, randomly enough, they had a raccoon suit. Why is Mario wearing a raccoon suit? Why does the raccoon suit allow you to turn into a statue? And this is the thing that was lost on American game players. Now remember, this is 1991, so this is before the internet. So yeah, you read the instruction booklet and they're not calling it the raccoon suit, they're calling it a tanuki. And what is a tanuki? So most of the people who are watching this video probably already know this. A tanuki is another name for an animal that's called a raccoon dog. And despite it looking like a cross between a raccoon and a dog, it is in the canid family. It's actually closest related to foxes. But on top of this, the raccoon dog or tanuki inspired a mythical creature. This is kind of a trickster animal. Think of like the way the rabbit plays a role in a lot of African stories. And one of the abilities of the tanuki is to transform into a statue. This is completely lost on American, and I'm assuming just Western audiences in general. And remember, like I said already, there was no internet, but it just makes me think of how many other things do we consume from other countries where that cultural context, the nuance of it is completely lost on us.